Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by again. I'm going to jump in the truck here, 300,000 mile avalanche, hook a trailer to the back of it, head out east to Rochester, New York to pick up the next project car for Vinyl Village Garage. Now this car might surprise you what it is, probably not, but just getting passed up the deal. Gal found me through YouTube, watched some of my videos, said she had a car like something that I might be interested in. Got a few pictures of it and said, I think it's worth a trip, 600 miles, at least go check it out, and pretty sure we'll be hauling this one back. So if you want to see what kind of car, I guess you gotta stay tuned. We've got a couple detours planned for the way back. There'll be a little car show action. Looks kind of a neat little setup there in Buffalo, New York. And I've also got this little one chip challenge of super hot chips. Well, I'm going to try to consume that on this trip. So hopefully that doesn't go epically sideways, but we'll see how that plays out. I'm going to do that at a special location. So if you want to see how this all goes, I just gotta say stay tuned. Let's get this thing started. Hey everybody, gonna start another episode here of Vinyl Village Garage. It's a little different than what we normally do. I've got here beside me my truck all hooked up here, as you can see. I got my truck parked over here, and it happens to be a trailer. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's only 4:30 in the morning. Got a 9-hour trip here to go pick up this next project. I've never driven this far to go get a car, but we're gonna give this one a shot. I got what I need here. I got my helper come with me here today to do some team driving, but fortunately, you won't have to endure the 9-hour trip. We're going to get a little fast forward and get you there in a matter of minutes. So stay tuned. Let's check it out and see what we got. Later for this. I think it's worth it. We'll get it loaded up and finish the deal in 9 hours back. 'Well, we started our journey back now. Of course, got the car loaded up pretty quick. I really haven't shown you too many sneak peeks of what we bought because, well, I'm having a little fun with it here, dragging along our journey. Not only are we going to pick up the car, we're going to check out the original home of, I'll call them buffalo wings around here, but it's the actual original home of, I guess, wings with hot sauce on them. So we're going to check this out. So this is our next stop right in here. So let's go see what it's all about. Made it to Niagara Falls with the car, and of course my next bit of the challenge, you guys see that little smoky spot there with my left shoulder? That's the actual Horseshoe Falls. I'm gonna try to make my way over there, but it might be too loud to record this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that one chip challenge, the hottest chip in the world. So I figured no better place to do it besides the largest place of water, that way in case it gets out of hand. So I'll make my way that way. Ready? Buddy Colvin, I'm not sure if he's my friend anymore after this, but we're about to find out. So.
Your favorite part of the trip?
A car.
Yeah.
Buying a car. There.
I really like the falls.
This is the 2021 version.
Warning or anything inside?
Yeah, it says don't eat it, pretty much. It says,
any last words?
Yeah, any last words and rules for the challenge. Yeah, wait as long as possible for drinking or eating anything, and post your reaction on social media. Well,
okay.
I think we can do that.
This says what to expect. Made with Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper. The straight from hell tip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense pain.
Sounds great.
What now?
I like hot stuff.
So round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. So what? We just have to wait 5 minutes. I don't know. That's
No,
a
you
lot
go
of
as long as you can. So it didn't even look good.
Oh man.
Look at this thing.
Hold that up. Hold that sign up.
Looks like death.
Oh, it says that I destroyed it, so I can't say it yet.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, get yours ready.
It's so big though. Brian, are you sure you don't want to eat part of it?
Look at that. It doesn't even look delicious.
You have to eat the whole chip, right?
Well, you don't have to. Do whatever you want. I'm not.
Well, then I didn't destroy it. If I, so it's just
That's
2
right.
bites.
Yeah. Ready?
Cheers.
Clink.
Here we go. Oh, how's the initial taste?
Garbage. Not tasty. Oh, look. Got a little spider here. I want to say it's not the hottest thing I've ever eaten. But it's definitely hot. Hey, you want to try some?
The powder in my throat is
Well,
it's hot.
I guess that ruined my taste buds. I really thought I was going to be in trouble. I'm still hanging out though.
Yeah. It is.
Well, I guess my friends at work, I guess it's not that bad. Dang it, I really thought I was going to get my butt kicked this time.
It's pretty hot.
Oh, it's hot. I think when I ate the Carolina Reaper, eating it in pieces was hotter. You can take a drink.
No.
so do you have to wait 5 minutes to
No,
destroy
you just
it?
wait as long as you can. It has my mouth is kind of numb. You can feel it. Oh, I got a hiccup. But I think when I ate that Carolina Reaper, it kicked my butt more. Oh, I have hiccups from it. Josh, I guess funny.
You're sweating.
Oh, it's hot. But I got hiccups from it. Holy crap. Is it bad? Okay, it's bad. Bad?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the trip now? Not this part? Not this part. It doesn't make you cry. Okay, look. Probably shouldn't touch my face, but it makes your eyes water. Makes your stomach burn. I wouldn't suggest eating it.
My God.
No.
Want to go jump in the water? Okay.
Oh my God.
Action.
Well, so far we've survived. It's been about 5 minutes. I did have to take a sip, so I have to admit that was freaking hot. My face, a little numb. My mouth has recovered fine. My guts are starting to hurt pretty good right now. But I will say that it wasn't a whole lot of fun. But at least now I can say I've done that, been there. I don't want the T-shirt. I don't want another one.
Yeah, for me it was my throat. It immediately started heating up my throat. Maybe the way that I chewed it up. I chewed it up as much as I could, so that if it came back up, it wouldn't be like one big piece or something. Which might not have been the best approach, because then I immediately started tearing up, and then like my whole face is like cleared out. So the hottest thing for me right now is the back of my throat, the tip of my tongue, and my bottom lip. Somehow I got it on there. So
That's rule number one: spicy stuff. Don't touch the lips.
I didn't want to. It was really hot. So crazy enough,
We did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been 5 minutes. We did it.
And no more.
I won't do it again though.
Never. Nope.
Unless
Nope.
You said you were going to donate like $25,000 to the local children's hospital or something like that, and then I would do it. But
Maybe.
for now,
We destroyed
You gotta hold it too, John.
Fine.
Yeah.
You guys at work suck. Typical Vinyl Village garage fashion, go buy a car in New York and happen to see a car show happening, and a really cool car right there. I kind of like the kit, but I would check it out and see some rides, so let's go see what we got. Hey everybody, made it back finally. About 2 o'clock in the morning actually. It's only about 6:30 right now, and I'm feeling a little tired still, but at least wanted to show you what we brought back. 'Cause of course I've been dragged along on this journey, bouncing around the trailer, getting your guts knocked out by the trailer for 600 miles, but we made it back. Truck made it. Car did pretty good. No major catastrophic failures. The car did pick up a pretty gnarly fuel leak. The fuel tank is kind of rusty, so I'm glad I didn't try to drive this one back, but what's in the tank looks kind of like varnish or syrup, so I don't think it would have ran any without some extensive fuel cleaning. So I guess I've kept you waiting long enough, so surprise, another Firebird. But of course it's a convertible, so I couldn't really say no to that. That's a pretty good deal. I like the old Firebird, especially convertible, so I haven't really given this car a once over yet, so let's go do this quick walk around. Yeah, at first glance, it's not really all that bad off. Now, pulling the car backwards probably wasn't the best idea, but the top was junk anyway, but it started to peel back the top and shred at the top some. But anyway, that's fine, because I was going to replace the top anyway. It needed some love. Original color on the car is this turquoise or crystal turquoise. It did have a black top and black interior, so it's pretty close to the original configuration. I'm gonna check the engine block number. I think it might be the original engine too, so we may be talking about a numbers matching ride here. Supposedly it's pretty low mileage. She only put maybe 15,000 miles on the entire time she owned it, so didn't drive it a whole lot. Spent most of his time in this little garage and started away nicely. Now, being a New York car, well, you still have rust problems and cancer problems up in New York, so it's gonna need some metal work. Probably the reason why I got a pretty reasonable deal on it. But all in all, though, it's a pretty solid car. It's all here. It is a power top car, automatic 350, 2-barrel. Now, the interior, here's something that's going to kind of blow your mind. How many times have you seen a 1969 dash that doesn't have a single crack in it? I mean, that was almost like the selling point to me when I looked at it through the interweb there on the picture. So I figured at that point, if I see a dash looking like this, well, the car has some definite potential. Door still shut okay, but top, like I said, it needs some work. Something actually broke in the structure or the frame of the top. It has something bad going on right here in that one bow, so it needs to come apart anyway. And then just think, while I'm traveling, I kind of put this on here, see how that works out. But all in all, though, the car is all here. 2-barrel carburetor still on it. Under the hood's pretty much untouched. Looks pretty original. It has all 4 of the vibration dampeners. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I seem to be getting lucky here, but last 2 convertibles I've purchased, those are still intact. So this car looks pretty decent. Now it has some rust holes. It has some special body work. For some reason, I'm trying to figure out how. Look at this fender, no Firebird badge. And the other one, well, when they did the body work, they decided to leave this one on. I have no idea. They did fill the holes in the other side, so I don't know if maybe it was just a, yeah, I have no idea. But that's something I'll probably restore back the way that it was. But the bottom of the fenders, well, they got the typical rust in the bottom corners, but mostly a dent on this one, very minimal rust. I mean, it even has the factory holes, but a dink right there. Rocker panels, what I could tell, looked decent. Now the floor pans, well, that's another story, but I know somebody can put those in, so it's not that big a deal. So besides all that, though, I'm gonna go back to sleep for a few more hours. At least want to get you guys out. I'm sure maybe you wanted to see what we actually bought, and then I'm gonna give this thing a thorough once over, get another flashlight, climb underneath it, jack it up, and see how bad it really is. Well, thanks for tagging along on this little journey to pick up the next final Village garage project. Like I said, don't really 100% know what I'm going to do with this car yet. I'm going to do another really, I guess, good once over with the flashlight, jack stands, and give it a good solid, I guess, condition report and determine maybe the fate of this car. If it's all numbers matching, I may try something I don't typically do, restore one back to original. So, like I said, undecided at this point. I'm going to put it in the inventory. May not get to this car for a while. It's one of those things, a spur-of-the-moment purchase. Just couldn't pass it up, and made for a bit of a fun adventure. Of course, I survived the one chip challenge, the hottest chip in the world, but probably never do that again. That wasn't too bad initially, but man, my stomach just absolutely cramped up afterwards. It was a disaster on the way home. So what should have been an 8-hour trip took a whole lot longer. That's why we didn't get into about 2 a.m. and I'm dragging my feet right now and ready to go back to sleep. But at least wanted to get you guys a sneak peek of what I actually purchased here and part of our little vacation. So, but I appreciate you following me on the journey here. I'll hopefully get this thing going or come up with a plan. I'll get you guys involved in that too, just the same. So, but in the meantime, I can't really stay awake. I'm gonna go back to sleep and come up with a plan how to get this thing off in my dreams at this point, because I'm just really not feeling it right now. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get out of here. Appreciate you following me, and we'll see you next time.